Brothers and sisters in Christ, I just want to encourage you. I've had some opportunities over the last few days, and I'm seeing the importance more and more of really going out and being a blessing to other people. It was just Thursday. We went out, shared the gospel. I took along someone new, and he had the opportunity to translate into Spanish as I shared in English the gospel, used the witness cards, and then he had the opportunity to see someone healed for the first time with his own hands, and that was super amazing. It was great to have him have that opportunity. It was great to see that man get healed also, but I think the more transforming experience was probably for this young brother and young in the Lord that we were kickstarting. And so this man that he prayed for, he says, I was in pain if I would get into my truck and out. So he goes and gets in his truck, and he's saying, whoa, I'm healed. He gets out and there's still no pain. I'm really healed. So we tried to share Jesus with him, share the gospel, and he wasn't quite ready to turn from his sins and really turn to Jesus. But that was planting a seed. Most of all, though, it was transforming in the lives of those who prayed for him, meaning myself and this other man. Now, then Friday, I was out with some other people that we'd connected with through the Last Reformation map. So some of you might be on the map, so you might be getting some of those contacts. But that's another opportunity to be ministering to other people, is if there are people reaching out to you through that. But you should be in fellowship with other people, and those people should be bringing in new people. When you bring in new people, they're gonna need to be trained. They're gonna need to be trained to do what Jesus commanded us to do: heal the sick, cast out demons, preach the gospel. Now, there's also another thing. We can become really out of practice. We can fall away, and that's not entirely falling away from the faith. That's just falling away from doing what Jesus commanded us to do. And once we stop doing, we slide into this mentality of, I don't know if God has really accepted me. I don't know if I can really lay hands on the sick and see them healed now. I don't know if I can preach the gospel in power. I don't know if I'm truly going to heaven, they might say. But that's not God's will for us. But when we continue walking in power, we continue walking in what God has for us, we're going to see that there is something that takes place in our own heart that restores us out of the darkness into his light once more. So another thing that I wanted to mention is there can be there's a tendency of us going into something other than the full power of Jesus, doing everything that he commanded us to do. So there's an attendance-based discipleship. It's based on where are we going, and that could be important because Jesus says go into all the world. So we need to go and be in fellowship with people. Yes, but then there's also another area where instead of going, it's so where do we go? Attendance. But then there's also the knowing. Okay, here's what Jesus said. Here's what he told us. But it shouldn't end there. It should go on to what do we do? Because Jesus said he commanded us to go and make disciples, teaching them not just what he said, but teaching them to observe everything that he commanded the disciples. So everything that he commanded us, we should be entrusting to faithful men who will be able to teach others also. Now, we look at those various options. It's attendance, knowledge, and doing. Let us be a people that truly does what we're told, not just a people that is knowing what we're told and not doing it. Going to hear what we're told, but not actually doing it. Let us be a people that truly does what Jesus commanded us to do. So as we go and do, we will heal the sick, we will cast out demons, we will cleanse the lepers, we'll raise the dead, we'll do everything that Jesus told us to. And until he comes. Now, if that's something that you're looking for and you don't know how to do that, reach out to me or others that do those things and ask that you can get trained also. Bless you all.